beating the host country is not obvious, and this is what we were able to achieve today. And it was a very important, critical match for us. We knew that it was not going to be easy for us at this stage of the competition, but we trusted ourselves and we believed in what we had achieved in our job, and we actually prepared this game with respect of all this. We factored all the elements that we wanted to take, and that was the strategy that we actually put in place so as to win this game. It's not from the Gabonese agency. You said a while ago that you were ready to bring out your weapons against Cote d'Ivoire. Can we say you already had all the formula, all the tools from your end to win Cote d'Ivoire? We are a small team, small squad, and we are still growing up actually, and that's what we've always said. And looking at the importance, given the importance of this game, we knew that the opponent was going to play under pressure, so we factored this, and with our mindset, and also for the next game we will be going out to win, to have another win. Any other question? Good evening, sir. I would like to know what did you tell your team members or your players for them to actually put up such a performance of such a magnitude? I always say that our squad, our team is a lot of people do not believe in this team, but with our humility we always endeavor to go as far as possible, and we work constantly so as to draw closer to the big guys and to go as far as possible in this tournament, in this AFCON. We came in with a team in which people did not trust, and this is football. At this level, all the teams are equal. What we want to do is to actually to keep working so as to make more progress while trying to always win our games, our upcoming games. Now, with regard to Cote d'Ivoire, it is a little bit painful because Cote d'Ivoire is the host country, but that's football. So, congratulations for the victory, coach. The Equatorial Guinea TV channel. Who do you hand this victory to? Who do you dedicate this victory to? Where do you think Cote d'Ivoire has failed? I want to dedicate this victory to the entire nation of Equatorial Guinea and all the supporters that actually were behind us, that actually flew from Equatorial Guinea to Cote d'Ivoire to support us. We also wish to thank the president for commending us, for supporting us, and that actually they kept sending us encouraging messages, and I think they also deserve this victory. I would also say, as regard Cote d'Ivoire, what actually did not work is is the fact that they were actually playing under huge pressure because they are the host country, and when there is such pressure, the player is always trying to think on if he's mistaken or not, and at the end of the day he loses the final goal or the objective, which caused actually a lack of concentration within the players. When they have some goal scoring opportunities that they are not able to when they are not able to score, it becomes worrisome. So this is football anyway. I wasn't expecting this to happen. So they had all the pressure on them. If we were in the same shoe, if we were in their shoe, I don't think we would have been able to win the way we did. We would have been having the same feeling. Unfortunately, this is football, and that's all we can say. Congratulations for your victory, your huge victory against the host country. Coach, look, given this impressive victory, what do you intend to do next? What do you intend to do next when talk of the next stage of the competition? I think whatever competition it is, the objective is always, the goal is always to actually be up to the challenges until the end of the competition. So what we plan doing is to actually win all our games. We actually achieve today's objective, so our next objective is to win the next game, so as to go further. No matter the case may be, despite the result, I think the Ivorians, they have a great team, they have a great squad, and we need to acknowledge that the Cote d'Ivoire team is a great squad. And obviously the population is anxious to actually see the team win. We've won, and we plan to actually go very far further in the competition. We're going to ensure that we get a win for the next games. Good evening, coach. Cote d'Ivoire radio station. You said something about what we say it was an easy game for you. Do you think that the game or the performance put up, do you think that the Ivorians' performance today actually made things easy for you guys? I will say, and I repeat, with all the respect, with all the consideration, the Ivorian squad and all the other squads that are here that are professional, the fact that Cote d'Ivoire actually lost this match, these are things that actually happen, that occur. It doesn't mean that Cote d'Ivoire is not a good team. No, thank you. That will be the end, and the next couple of for this post-game press conference, we will be asking a question with regard to the defeats 4 goals to nil considered today. Coach, the scenario, looking at this scenario, how do you foresee the next stage, looking at other teams? In life attempts, there are games that nightmares, okay. And we took in a goal a minute before the end of the first half. That was the only goal scoring of our opponent. We got during the game about a couple of clear goal scoring opportunities which were wasted, and in during the second half, we experienced the same scenario where we had clear goal scoring opportunities which were also wasted. We call this disaster scenario. We won again. The four best number 3. So we are expecting results from other teams that played in other groups to actually be sure of our situation. Miko? Did you lack? Were you not realistic in front of the goalkeeper? Is that in front of your opponents? What actually was the issue? What actually didn't you have? What actually caused your misfortune? There were 2 goals that were scored, offside goals, and that were disallowed. We will see that your players gave all they had in the 2 previous games. So what do you say about what happened today? We have an efficiency issue. This actually popped up against in our game against Nigeria, and today it was the same thing. We lacked efficiency. We were not able to score a single goal, a clear goal. Actually, we tried what we could. We actually tried to put in this game more strikers so as to make sure we score goals. It is true that there were 2 offside goals.
Coach, thank you very much.
Come on, you have to put on your headset if you don't get English.
This is actually a difficult question. I don't think it doesn't have to do with the mindset, the fact that they actually lost the match today. Their mindset was boosted actually. You know, when you're the head of a team, you're the one that take up the responsibility to actually prepare your team, prepare the players. They tried actually, these players. We actually tried. We tried hard actually. I think we gave all we had. We gave in all. We tried our best. When you have such a scenario where strikers, players, they try hard but they are not successful, there is nothing you can do. There are a lot of things to say actually. Good evening, Coach Cyprian Kosi. So, coach, we've listened to the supporters who are really disappointed. Disappointed with what they saw, the game they saw today. Today, Cote d'Ivoire hosting AFCON is almost out of AFCON. What would be the next plan? What's your next plan? Do you intend resigning as the team coach? I'll get back to the hotel. I will get back to my hotel, and then the president will be with us. We would have a thorough discussion. So then I will know what next step is going to be, or what next step to take. For now, I can say. Good evening, coach. We saw you against Nigeria. You were not standing as a strong team, and you took a goal. And today, you actually had enough ball possession against Equatorial Guinea. It's like you drowned. Do you find yourself in the position of somebody who is guilty? Do you find yourself today in the position of someone who is guilty? Obviously, I feel guilty. I feel guilty. I take responsibility for these defeats. I take responsibility for all the results. It was a disaster, actually. So I'm the first person who should be blamed, actually. I do take the blame. Good evening, coach. I've got a question. You spoke of players who were shedding tears. Maybe mentally speaking, you didn't select the right players for this game. After they took in the second goal, they got discouraged. Do you think they actually selected the best players for this game? It is true that I felt that after they took in the second goal, they got discouraged. They dropped in their performance. It is at that time it's actually at that point that I started to bring it to make some substitutions, because I found that I actually noticed that most of the players were getting discouraged. So I wanted to bring in new energy, new stamina by bringing in three new players, so as to actually impact on the result. But their performance was not strong enough to change the nature of the game. Cote d'Ivoire's got good players. Maybe the pressure was too high on them because they were motivated, seriously motivated for this game. Maybe the wins were against us during this game. That's what I'm going to say. Two last questions. My name is Gim Otto from Soa Info. I don't know if you've seen this image after the first goal. Is that not where your team decided to actually abandon everything? Didn't you boost your players, letting them know that taking in a goal is not the end of the day, the end of the things, that they could actually work hard so as to equalize? Did you boost them? It was unfortunate for us taking in that goal at that particular time. It was against the run of the game, actually, that we took that goal. When you have wins that come against you in life, actually at times you don't even know what to do. So that was the type of experience we were facing. It's not as if they actually totally got discouraged. They actually thought after taking in the first goal that they could equalize. They started mounting pressure. They started going, pressurizing and so on. But the defense also at a point, we just had in front of us, our opponents were realistic. They were more realistic. That's what I would say. They were more realistic than us. Now, if up to today they actually did not lose a game, it means they have a strong mindset actually. So it is not only today that they're going to